Hey manager, it's Faith. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I cannot come in today. Oh, okay. Why is that? Because the storm's getting really bad, and last night driving home, I almost flipped over in my car, no jokes, so I just don't feel comfortable driving. Oh, okay, well, you've driven in it 3 times before since you worked here, so what's the problem now? Well, like I said, almost flipped over in my car, and I'm from California, so this is the first time that I've ever driven in snow, and like I said, since the storm is worse today, I just do not feel comfortable driving. Oh, okay, well, if you don't come in, we'll have to write you up because 50 people have already called out, and we cannot have you call out as well. I was told that extreme weather was a reasonable excuse to not come in. Nope, sorry, way too many people have called out, so if you don't come in, we'll have to write you up. Okay, that's fine, I'll see you tomorrow. Did you not hear me? We'll write you up. Yes, I heard you, but I mean, if 50 people that have lived here their entire lives can call out, I'm just gonna call out. My life is more important than a piece of paper, so you can go ahead and write me up tomorrow. Okay, calling all front-end associates. We had a couple call-outs today, so is there anyone willing to stay later to help us close? No one? Faith, do you copy? Go for Faith. Did you just hear the announcement I made? Are you able to stay? Yeah, I heard the announcement. I just can't work extra tonight without hitting overtime, so I didn't know if that was okay or not. No, we totally need the help, so if it's gonna make you go overtime, that's totally fine. So can you stay? Okay, well, if there's no issue with that, then yeah, I can stay. I don't mind. The next day. Hey, so I was just looking at your hours, and you hit overtime yesterday, and we do not allow overtime at all. Yeah, yesterday, when you called on the walkie to see if anybody could cover, and I told you I would go overtime, but you said that that was okay. I definitely did not say that. It's your responsibility to make sure that you do not hit overtime. Okay, well, you definitely did. I heard you, and so did multiple other people on the walkie. Okay, well, here's the situation. We don't have the money, so we're not going to be able to pay you for those overtime hours. Okay, you can't not pay me what I'm owed from yesterday. It's your mistake for approving overtime when I specifically told you that I would go over. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. It's completely out of my hands. Okay, well, if you can't afford overtime hours, you can't afford getting sued or me calling labor board. So you can either pay me what I'm owed, or I can go a lot farther with this and it's going to cost you a lot more money. Okay, fine. I will go ahead and pay you this time, but this is a one-strike kind of thing, all right? I don't get why you guys always go towards the labor board route. Because that's the only way to get you guys to do the right thing, because you never want to cost this company any more money than you have to. So I expect to see my overtime hours and pay on my paycheck. Thank you. Ever since I worked here, my schedule's been 2 to 11. I've come in at any time that they needed me to, but team lead called me at 7 in the morning and said that I was an hour late to my shift. But I can show you the screenshot from last night before I went to bed showing that for the rest of the week, I work at 2 to 11. She said that I would be written up because I was late and that I didn't come to my shift. I did not come at 6 or 7 or 8. I'm in right now at 2. And I seriously do not appreciate being called that early because I only get so many hours of sleep. I am in school and I'm also doing this job 6-7 days a week. Okay, so she changed your schedule last minute, basically. Yes, and I have came in on the morning sometimes after a 2 to 11 shift because y'all are short-staffed, because I understand, but I don't appreciate being called unprofessional and not a team member because I don't wake up at 5 in the morning every day to check to see if she changed my schedule last minute. I am very flexible with my hours, but I do have a life outside of here and I need to be asked, and I just letting you know right now, I'm not going to sign that write-up. Absolutely not. Okay, you and me and her will go into the office right now and we're going to have a conversation. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm causing anything. I just know that I'm doing everything that I can to be a team member, and I really don't want to lose this job, but this manager is making it a very hostile environment that I really don't want to work in. No. You're good. This is unacceptable. We have a policy and we have procedures in order to get people to come in, and you were supposed to be given at least 24 hours in advance, and since she didn't do that, she's in the wrong. You do not have to sign that write-up. Okay, team lead, here's the deal. With Faith and with multiple other coworkers, you have been constantly going against policies and procedures to get people in. It's getting really bad. So let me get this straight. She's not in trouble, even though she didn't show up for her shift, but I'm in trouble because I actually tried to get somebody in here to cover. No, see, you didn't get somebody in here to cover. You changed her schedule last minute, didn't call her, didn't ask her, didn't tell her anything, and then thought that you could write her up for not showing up. I don't know why I have to explain this to you. If somebody doesn't show up for opening, you call everybody and you see if anybody can come in. If they can't come in and it's not in their availability, then you're the one to cover it. Okay, like I get it, but she was just sleeping. I know she was just sleeping, so I figured that it would be more of a push for her to come in if it was on her schedule. So if she weren't to come in, then she would know she would get written up. No, that's not how this works. In this state, if you're going to change somebody's schedule, you have to give them 24-hour notice. You can't just change their schedule and expect them to see it in time and come in and then get mad at them for not coming in. This is the first time I'm hearing about this, and honestly, I feel like it's a little bit of a favoritism between you and Faith, and I don't think it's very fair. Okay, if that's really how you feel, this is what we're gonna do. You're going to be on temporary suspension. You're still going to work, but you will no longer be a team lead. I'm going to demote you back to a normal worker, and we will go through manager training with you again. But if this happens again, and you go through training again, and you continue to break procedures and policies, we're going to have to let you go. This is so unfair. I'm doing my job, and yet I'm the one getting in trouble. You may think you're doing your job, but you're not doing it correctly. At the end of the day, if nobody comes in, you're there to cover the slack. That's what you are. You're a manager. That's what you get paid to do. It's not that difficult to understand. I'm just so fed up with all of this.